Foster care, incarceration, and hospitals are the three most common gateways into homelessness, with many people saying their first time experiencing homelessness being when they aged out of care or were released from prison. In Winnipeg, there are about 3,500 homeless people living right now, with about 800 beds available in homeless shelters. If we do the math quickly, that leaves us with 2,700 people without a place to sleep at night. While some may have friends or family who can help, too many people are left out on the street without a place to sleep. Why does this happen? Anti-homeless architecture is a form of hostile architecture designed to target the less fortunate and keep them out of sight and out of mind in public spaces. Hostile architecture is designed to restrict people's behavior and force them away from specific areas. This type of architecture is usually designed to target those who rely on these areas more, like homeless people or youth, to keep them out of sight and out of mind, so as not to scare away visitors or investors. Why is this a problem? Preventing homeless people from sleeping in warm or protected areas will end up in harm done. Pushing these people out from the safe places will mean they will improvise and find other places to sleep that will be less safe, less warm, and less protected. Along with the fact that this is actively harming people, it doesn't just affect skateboarders, homeless people, or youth. This type of design affects everyone who uses that space from now on. When a company places uncomfortable benches to stop homeless people from sleeping on them, it also makes it so Todd, the guy with bad knees, doesn't want to use it. When companies use this type of design to push a specific people out of this area, they're also pushing the people who would have used it before out from this area, which completely defeats the purpose of having public spaces. This type of out of sight, out of mind solution to a real problem, in my mind, is a result of the system we live under and its goals, where we could be investing in programs and initiatives to fix the real problem, homelessness. These officials have decided they would rather sweep the dirt under the rug, but at some point they're going to have to confront the large pile of garbage accumulating under the rug. These are really common examples of anti-homeless architecture in Winnipeg. You can see them at almost any bus stop, really. Inside these bus shacks, they have benches away from the wind and away from the rain if you were stuck outside. But this bench here is equipped with an armrest in the middle, making it extremely difficult to get comfortable or to lay down and rest. I understand wanting a clean, safe city without a homelessness epidemic, especially when you're waiting for a bus. But these solutions are not real solutions. And then people wonder why these people are stuck out here and they continue to use drugs. I would too if my only options left were to sleep on a bench in the cold, in the wind. If you want a clean, safe city, then the city has to be clean and safe for everybody, not just people with houses. I want to send you off with a message today so it doesn't sound like I'm just complaining. How do we fix this? It's been done before. Countries like Finland have almost eradicated homelessness on their streets. And while I can't cover the full solution in this video, I can assure you it was not hostile architecture. Finland has committed to working with local officials and NGOs to creating a housing-first human rights approach to fixing this. Considering we know the most common pathways into homelessness, it is feasible that we can design a program to help cushion these people's release from prison or when they age out of care. Instead of tossing them out onto the street where they are likely to reoffend and get exposed to drug use, we should have an easily accessible support system where they can go to get help, to get jobs, or go back to school, get a degree, and easily integrate back into society. This could help us reduce the number of people left on the street. Canada has agreed that housing is a fundamental human right, and it is treated with such unimportance. Everybody, we can have a city that we love, that is safe, without homelessness. These people have been dehumanized and abused for decades so that we see them as the problem instead of the system that causes them to end up like this. This issue can be fixed, but it will take empathy, and it will take time, and it will take work.